Welcome back to the Life Lab, the space where we pause, we reflect, and we experiment with ideas that shape how we live. So today we're going to talk about the conversations we avoid. We all have them. They're the ones that sit at the back of our minds like unfinished business. Maybe it's telling somebody the truth, a hard truth, or maybe it's asking for help, or maybe it's saying I'm sorry, or I need something more from you. We tell ourselves that we're keeping the peace and that we're avoiding conflict, that we're staying in control. But the truth is, avoiding conversations doesn't make the problem go away. It actually just moves it inside of us where it sits. And that weight on us, it shows up in our energy and our relationships and in the way that we actually feel about ourselves. And I remember once listening to the podcaster Mel Robbins say that she spent many years walking around terrified that someone was cross with her or angry with her for something that she'd done. And when I heard that, it really touched me because I've always had a bit of that sense as well. I've always got this feeling that someone's cross, that I've done something to upset someone or I've said something wrong. And as a result, I've had conversations that I've avoided for months because I've been worried about people getting angry with me and upsetting people. I've had the odd friend say things to me that have hurt me. And every time we've met, I felt that sitting there between us. And I've told myself it's not worth it to say something like, don't make it awkward. But to be honest, it was already awkward. The silence was shaping that friendship more than the words ever could. And when I finally spoke up, it wasn't easy, but at least it was honest. And over time, that honesty brought that friendship closer together, not made it further apart. So think about the last time that you stayed silent about something. Like, how much time did you spend rehearsing what you'd say or replaying what you didn't say? Silence is not neutral. It shapes things, it can create distance, and it can really erode trust between people. So today, we're going to try and flip the story and think, what if having these difficult conversations wasn't actually a threat, but something that built bridges? They might be bridges to clarity or to connection or to growth. Yes, they are uncomfortable, but behind that discomfort is possibility. Every avoided conversation is an open door, and I'm curious what's behind your unopened doors. So here's your Life Lab experiment for this week. Pick a conversation that you've been avoiding. Write down the story you're telling yourself about why you can't have it. And then ask, what would change if I stepped through that door? Sit with the question for a bit. And when you're ready, open the door and have that conversation. Because life isn't just about the conversations we have. It's about the ones we choose not to as well. And sometimes those are the ones that matter most. Until next time.